If you're a resident in the UK, by now you should be aware that the UK government is phasing out the use of biometric resident permits and biometric resident card, and they are moving into what is called the e-visa era. So on today's episode of Yettysplash, I'm going to show you how you can register for a UK e-visa, okay? So don't go anywhere, stay till the very end. Hi guys, my name is Yeti, and on this channel I share information about relocating abroad and everything you need to know about thriving in the UK in particular. So if this interests you, please do well to hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to follow me across all my social media channels on Instagram at Yettysplash, on TikTok at Yettysplash, and on YouTube at Yettysplash. To all my returning subscribers, thank you guys for sticking around. So let's get into today's videos. Guys, we're going to be filling an e-visa. So what is an e-visa? The UK is phasing out biometric resident permits, meaning from January 1st, 2025, if you want to enter the UK, if you're a resident in the UK and you want to come back in, you must come back in using your e-visa account. So I'm going to show you how you can register for e-visa, how to create an account. But before I delve right into that, let me also tell you that it is not everyone that is required to have an e-visa account. So there are some categories of persons that do not need to register an e-visa account. Number one, if you're in the UK on a visitor's visa, that means you're staying in the UK for 6 months or less, you do not need to register for an e-visa. Number two, if you've been granted your immigration status in the Channel Island or in the Isle of Man, then you do not require an e-visa account. 3, if you're exempted from immigration control, like let's say you are a diplomat or you have a right to abode, then you do not need to open an e-visa account. But if you're a resident in the UK and you have a resident permit or a biometric resident card, then you should open an e-visa account before 1st of January 2025. So let's get straight into it.
So guys, you go to Google and then you type e-visa UK. It's as simple as that. Click on gov.uk website, the one that you see. You can go through the page. This is what you're supposed to see, and then you scroll down till you get to start now. Okay, once you get to start now, click on that and it will ask you, do you have a BRP? Yes. Continue. Is your BRP, do you still have your BRP card with you? Click on yes. Is it still valid? You click on yes as well. So once you do that, you click on continue and then you create an account. So creating an account, who are you creating it for? You select yourself. If you're creating for yourself, and if it's for your family, you select other. You fill your details. Once you do that, your nationality as well. I'm Nigerian, so I'm just going to pop Nigeria in there, and then voila, I'll click on continue. So once I'm done with that phase, the next page will take me to how I want to identify myself. I'm using my BRP, so I'll click on BRP. You know that code on your BRP, everyone has it. You enter that code here. So once that is done, you enter your date of birth, which is very important. So I'll just pop my date of birth here, and then this is the page you get to see next. What email you want to use to create your account, you put that email there, and your account has been created because you receive a code. Put that code in, put your phone number here as well. They're also going to send you a code, and then you put that code into that as well. So then you check your phone number. Once you have the code, just put the code in and you are good to go. Now this part, do you want someone else to have access to your account? I always select yes because I like my husband having access to my account. We're one, so we always do things together. So I'm going to pop in my husband's number as well as my husband's email address so that I can give him access to my account. The importance of this is that whenever you want to log in, you don't need to use your own account, and your husband can also log in into your own immigration portal as well. So if you're married, you can do that if you want. I'm just putting my husband's phone number here, and then it will ask me for a code, which I've checked his phone, and now I have the code. I'll click on continue. So we are good to go. You have created an account, so that is the first step. Once you have created an account, it will then ask you to select your identity document. We used BRP, don't forget. Select BRP, click on continue. You go back to popping your BRP code here. Once that is done, you click on continue as well, and then it takes you to put in your date of birth, which is what I just did now. Once my date of birth is done, you can see I have 4 ways to receive security code: my husband's name, my husband's number, and mine. So I used mine. I'll just put my number here as well, the code that I've received, and later I'm able to link my account to my e-visa. Once my account has been linked, I'll click on start, and then I'm good to go. So there's this, we're almost done. We'll confirm our identity. Now to confirm your identity, it's gonna ask you what phone you use, because you need the phone app, especially if you're in the UK, to confirm your identity. If you're not using this phone app, then you have to go to their biometric center to to do that, which I don't want to do. So this is the application. It's called UK Immigration ID Check. You click on it, you download it from your Google or Apple Play Store. So I've downloaded mine already, and you can use someone else's phone as well if you don't have a phone that can download or that is compatible with the app. Ask your friend around, you can use their code, their phone rather. So once it's connected, you receive a code, pop in that code there, and then you continue to proceed. Okay, so once that is done, that is pretty much simple. I'm connecting it, and I've linked my phone app to my my UKVI account, and these are the things you will do. You will scan your BRP card. You're also going to take an image of yourself, and then that's like your biometrics pretty much, and it's a very easy step to do. So once you have all of this sorted, then you're good to go. I'm ready to scan my BRP card. I've placing my phone on my BRP card, and now it is scanning the chip. Once that is done, it will tell you scan complete, and then you proceed to the next stage. Next stage is to scan your face. Okay, what you're gonna do is to just put your face to yourself, and then once you're ready, you scan it. You can see that's what I'm doing. This is what you get to see when you scan your face, and then the scanning is complete. After that, you'll be asked to take a photo. That's a picture of yourself. There are guidelines in which you must follow to ensure that you have the appropriate pictures taken. This is me trying to upload a very cutesy picture. I look fine. So I'm trying to fit my face into that oval shape that you can see on my screen so that I'm able to take my picture. And I think I've been able to do that successfully. So now guys, you're just going to log back into your account. You're nearly done. You use your BRP to log back in, and once you log in, you're gonna see that you've completed your identity check and you've confirmed your location, which is the UK. I'll also put my contact reference as well. Can you see? So I'll just proceed. My account is already linked. I'll put in my email address, and then I will just proceed. Right, once that is done, account security questions. So you're going to set questions that you think you can remember. Ensure you select the ones that you can remember as your security questions, so that then you just complete your declaration, which is just a process of you affirming that you're submitting the application by yourself. And if you're a mother or a father doing this on behalf of your child, you can also select the option for that. So once declaration is complete, we are literally done, just guys. Click on submit, and that is literally the end of the whole process, and we've been able to create our immigration account. So once all of this is done, you can always log in, and that's it.
So guys, before you know it, you've successfully created your e-visa account and you now have access to it. Okay, so whenever you want to travel, you're just going to be sharing this code. If you're applying for a Schengen visa now, you need to also submit your e-visa share code. Okay, I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you're able to now create your e-visa account. Remember, you do not have to wait for Home Office email before you create your email account. I never got any email from the Home Office, and I still went ahead to create my e-visa account. Please do well to like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, turn on your post notifications so that whenever I get to post, you get to see it.